All right, let's do it again. One more time from the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center in Orlando, Florida, the 2024 KSA Holiday Tournament. And we are looking live inside the Convention Center here at the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center. Jason Zaleski here. More basketball action. Actually, it's final day. Yeah, one more time, I said. This is the third place game here, the consolation game. Yep, however you want to say it. Championship game is going on to our right in court number one. We're here on court number two. It's the Marshfield Tigers and the Olentangy Patriots. And let's meet the Olentangy Liberty Patriots out of Powell, Ohio, with a school enrollment of just under 1,900. They've got an overall record of 4-2. Averaging 61 points per game. They beat Beechwood out of Kentucky on Friday, 64-41, then fell to Shaker on Saturday, 60-54. That was a game that Greg Nossaman, head coach, said he'd like to have back, like to be able to play that one again. By the way, the Patriots, 2024 Division I football champions in Ohio, as the Liberty Patriots beat Cincinnati Archbishop Moeller 28-14, winning its first ever football championship in school history. Two of those football guys are on this team. I'll tell you about them in just a second. Now we'll take a look at the Marshfield Tigers out of Marshfield, Wisconsin. Enrollment 1252. They are 4-3. These records are up to date and averaging just over 57 points per game. They beat Knoxville Catholic on Friday, 68-57, and then fell to the Middletown Middies on Saturday, 46-42. And Middletown, again, over on court number one, playing for a 2024 championship here of this event. By the way, Wisconsin Conference Valley update, Wausau West has been here all weekend, and they finished 2-1 here at the event. They lost in the first round, so they were sent to the losers bracket right away. They do claim fifth place here in this event this year. They were in a slightly different bracket. Obviously, you don't want conference opponents having to bracket each other. But Wausau West on Saturday beat St. Albert Catholic out of Alberta, Canada, 63-26, and then beat Christ Church Academy here in Florida, out of Florida, 51-30. So Wausau West, a fifth place finish, 2-1 on their trip to Florida. Marshfield looking to do the same with a win today. They would finish 2-1. And third and fourth place finishes on the line here in this one. Let's get a commercial break out of the way. We'll give you starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, back and just a few ticks of the clock away from the tip here at the Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center, Orlando, Florida. Again, it's technically Kissimmee, but most people know where Orlando is. Starting lineups brought to you by the Hearing House, providing hearing health care from 5 locations in central Wisconsin. Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neilsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. And we'll start with the Olentangy Patriots, again out of Powell, Ohio. And number 3, Christian Moulton, scored 2 touchdowns in that state championship game. football game we talked about just a few moments ago. Nick Butterfield wears number 4, Jeff Reynolds number 23. Tyler Kropp will go to the University of Northwestern next year. He wears number 32. And Parker Van Engelhoven wears number 35. For the Marshfield Tigers, number 2 is Joey Ketterer. Number 5 is Brooks Hinson. Number 11, Landon Lee. Number 23, Ethan Connect. And number 24, Valen Remberg. And just about set here. Got a quick moment to tell you Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure, healthy, unparalleled service, and convenient delivery options. Well, here we go. It's going to be Kropp and Ramberg dueling here. Again, Tyler Kropp, University of Northwestern basketball commit. Number 35, Parker Van Engelhoven, a Louisville baseball commit. And I was told, Coach, that's obviously their number 1 pitcher, but scheduled to be in that starting rotation for the Louisville Cardinals baseball team. So get to watch some pretty good basketball here today. Of course, Marshfield looking again for a strong finish here. Get back on the winning ways before they head back to the frozen tundra. There's Moulton, now kick out to, there's Kropp in the middle, got it dug out. Back in the hands though of Moulton. Moulton will reset. 30 seconds off this first quarter clock. We play 4 quarters. NFHS guidelines, National Federation of High School guidelines. Again, Wisconsin, one of the few states remaining playing halves of basketball. We play 4 8-minute quarters. Here's Kropp on the inside. Got that one batted away by Ramberg. That'll go down as a steal. And Hinson comes away with it. Landon Lee, folks, has been on a tear here in Florida. Scored 29 on Friday, 23 on Saturday. He's got 52 on the weekend here in Florida. I had quipped on Saturday he may transfer, not come back to Wisconsin, and play one of these Florida high schools. The way he's been playing here, something about the salty ocean air. Here's Lee with it. Now Hinson. Yeah, maybe that extra humidity. Hinson launch and comes up short. Rebound will come out to Reynolds. Butterfield gets it back here in the corner. Inside look again to Van Engelhoven. He makes his move and foul is coming on the Tigers. That'll go on Ketterer, it looks like, although they make these calls from a long ways away and try to sort it out. There it is, Ketterer. And no actual scoreboard here to put the fouling name on there, so we do the best we can. As Engelhoven hits on the first. Powell, Ohio, just north of Columbus. Likely a lot of fans cheering for the Buckeyes on Wednesday. And you figure that'll be a tough one against the Oregon Ducks. Maybe cheering in a losing effort. But that's what you do for your team. You cheer, no matter what. There's Hinson on the inside. Now flips it to Ketterer. Ketterer walled off there by Reynolds. Ramberg testing, down low, connect, pump fake, left hand is good. So Ethan Connect in the scoreboard, in the scorebook and on the scoreboard. His first field goal in Florida. He's had a couple free throws with first bucket for Connect down here. Thanks everybody for watching. Again, Jason Zaleski here. Rachel's on the 1s and 2s. Hit us up in the chat box. Let us know who you're cheering for. Another block by Ramberg. Actually, that's the first block. I did put the first one down as a steal of Kropp. Kropp hits it off the leg of Lee. It'll stay with the Patriots. Yeah, chat box is boring right now as I look down at it. Here's a blob into Moulton. Reynolds will clean it up. 4-2 early, just about 3 minutes in. Tigers beat the trap at the half-court line. Here's Ramberg, 3. Fourth three-pointer of the tournament for Val Ramberg. Moulton with Lee on him. Now here's Parker. We're just going to go with Parker from now on, and Parker hits. Engelenhoven. So from this point forward, Parker. And knocked loose by Moulton. It'll stay with the Tigers. Does your roof need attention? Call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. They serve all of central Wisconsin, both residential and commercial. Get a free estimate at Seamless Commercial Roofing. Ramberg on the inside. Parker had him solved. Lee. Ramberg. Pretty good 1-2 connection there. A little bunny from Ramberg. He's got 5 early points. We're tied at 7. Moulton again will bring it up. Dan watching from Wisconsin. There you go, Dan. Butterfield into into Parker. 35 rather than 32. So Van Engelhoven has got 7. Cross the lane pass to Connect. Layup too strong. Gets his own rebound. Another left hand from Connect as he beats Kropp. Brooks Hinson, our preseason interview, told us Ethan Connect, of the guys on the team, the most likely next U.S. president. He's presiding over the low block right now early. Commander-in-Chief down low has it now. Hands off to Lee. Lee will fire. It was a 3-point attempt. Quickly come the Patriots. Kropp on the outside. Ball worked back up top to Moulton. Reynolds over to Butterfield. Kropp will take a look at the high post. There's Parker for 3. That was off the mark. And the rebound comes down to Ketterer. Jeff cheering for the Tigers. All right, Jeff. We got you down. And Lee is going to get tripped by Moulton. That'll be his first, team first. Appreciate everybody watching. It's still morning in Wisconsin. 12:37 here on the East Coast. About 2 hours from the Space Coast. Hinson stops at the free throw line. Space Coast to our east, Gulf Coast to our west. Lee, and that underhand left shot doesn't go. So Moulton comes away with it. Here come the Patriots. Quickly now to Parker. Parker down low. Ramberg digs it out, and we'll get a jump ball out of it. It'll be Marshfield basketball. Yeah, they've got... yeah, they do have the possession all right. Okay. Yeah, the girls over there. Yeah, they've had some long days here. They've had some trouble getting the scores put on the right side of the scoreboard. But it's some long days, a lot of games. Sometimes you lose track of the finer things, the simple things you lose track of every now and then. Ball bounces out to Hinson. Here's Ketterer now on the attack. Stopped there by Reynolds. Back out to Hinson it goes. Ramberg, step back over the top of Parker. That was off to the right. The rebound comes down to Moulton. Butterfield on the outlet. He'll launch from there. That was a wild shot. Ramberg picks it up. Coach Fisher says, slow it down, guys. Lee didn't get the memo all the way down to Connect, and out of bounds with it. Hey guys, check out Fleet Farm. You go to any Fleet Farm store or fleetfarm.com. I like going to the store. You go down the candy aisle, you get all your daily essentials there. Get your pet food, cat food, dog food, horse food, cow food, chicken food, apparel, fishing gear, right? Maybe the ice will be good enough at some point for Wisconsin folks to head out, get your ice fishing. Fleet Farm and fleetfarm.com. As Parker hits another one. He's got 9 of the Patriots' 11. Somebody's got to put a body on 35 out there if you're in orange. Here's Lee dancing with Moulton, now makes his move. Bounces it to Ramberg. Ramberg, floater, baseline is good. Ramberg's got 7. Tied at 11. Near steal from Connect, under a minute to play here in the quarter. three there from Carter Sullivan just in the game, rims out. Saw in pregame warm-up, Sullivan's got some hops. Lee, Hinson, three on the way is good. Timber for Brooks Hinson. That was pure from the release. So you got a shot at home of that right in your living room. Got to see the release. Drained it. Tigers lead by 3. Parker in the corner. Hinson banging with him and tosses it into Lee. Final seconds. Lee will pull up straight on three is good. Landon Lee at the first quarter buzzer. Marshfield leads by 6 after 1 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com. ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
$17-11 on the first quarter timeout. We move to quarter number 2. Tigers lead it by 6 here over Olentangy. Liberty Patriots. Again, Olentangy out of Powell, Ohio. I'll tell you what that word Olentangy means here in just a minute. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. It's a bit of a confusion how that, the word has always been what it's been, but the definition is a little strange. It means river of red face paint, but that name actually belonged to the Big Darby Creek further to the west, so a bit of a miscommunication, but Olentangy, river of red face paint. As Ramberg steps out of bounds, trying to save that in. Good hustle from Val Ramberg. So Olentangy, river of red face paint, which maybe explains the Buckeyes a little bit. A lot of red face paint on those Ohio Buckeyes fans. You figure there'll be some sad ones on Wednesday. Football fans, probably. Figure Oregon's probably the favorite in that game. And nice move there, Tyler Kropp. You can see why Northwestern is going to be happy to have him on the roster next year. There's Hinson, and he's fouled by Moulton. That's his second. Greg Nossaman maybe a choice to make there, but he'll keep Moulton in for the time being. But as I say that, here comes Ryan Stickle off the bench. So Stickle likely to come and get Moulton. And foul there on, what do we have? 14, that is Carson Omoro. So Omoro was the other footballer from the 2024 championship team just a couple months ago. The Patriots with their first ever state championship. Omoro, a member of that team. Again, Moulton, wide receiver, had 2 touchdowns. He's on the bench now with the 2 fouls. Connect, makes room, left hand too strong over Kropp. So here's Stickle in the game. He'll run the offense. And threw it away. Here comes Ramberg. Ramberg wide open to the rim, and he throws it down. That gets the Marshfield fans here in attendance off of their feet. They greatly outnumber the folks from Powell, Ohio here today as Kropp, right-hander goes. Looks like about 10-1 on the audience ratio. Lee, underhand scoop, too strong. Those were falling on Friday, not on Monday. There's Parker, throw it all the way out to Stickle. Kropp spins and walked. Yeah, he had an idea on that spin who he was going to pass to, and then that didn't work out. Talking to Coach Greg Nossaman before today's game, we were talking about Tyler Kropp, and Coach says, when our team plays well, the scoring is pretty even. We're diversified in scoring. When we don't play well, it's when Kropp has got 20, 25, a big point total, and everybody else not so much. Ramberg with the offensive rebound, and he's going to shoot a pair of free throws as Van Engelhoven picks up his first, and Val Ramberg will head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. So, as I was saying, Coach Nossaman looking for diversified scoring. He's getting it so far. 2 for Reynolds, 4 for Kropp, 9 for Van Engelhoven. He'd like to see a few more guys chip in with some points, but that's when he feels his team is at its best, when everybody's getting in on the action. Here's Connect with the offensive rebound. Ramberg goes to work, and offensive foul is going to be called on Val Ramberg. Parker Van Engelhoven had camped out down there. He had pitched a tent and even had time to plant a garden. That's how long he was standing in the way. Growing some fresh tomatoes, some arugula, carrots. He had all that. Crops already coming up. He was down there for so long. So mop the floor a little bit, get Parker's chest sweat off the floor. Here's O'Moro will come in inbound. Carter Sullivan in the game, wears 2 in white. Down to Kropp it comes. Kropp gets doubled. There's Cam Kolstad in the game, and there is Carson O'Moro scoring. So 4 now in the scorebook for the Patriots. So Coach Nossaman happier with that. Lee gets past Stickle, and last off of Connect on the bouncing ball. Tyler Kropp got his hands in the way. Couple new Patriots. Actually, Butterfield coming back in the game, as is Reynolds. So O'Moro and Van Engelhoven will take a seat. And that ball is still looking for a happy home. Somebody's got to take possession here eventually. We get a jump ball. Be Patriots to inbound. I'm sorry, be Tigers to inbound. Patriots think it's their ball. And a little bit of confusion here on the possession arrow. They'll sort that out. I'll tell you, buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick, the home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles. And they back all purchases with a full service department. Gross Buick of Marshfield. So, yeah, we had the possession arrow change on the quarter. So that then was the Patriots ball, and now the jump ball, possession arrow to the Tigers. So that's what they eventually sorted out. Connect on the dime from Hinson. 6 points for Ethan Connect. Tigers lead by 4. Here's Kropp, shakes Connect to the hole, and no, gets his own rebound, put back, and 1 for Tyler Kropp. Stuck with it, did Kropp. And that's the way to be. Felker Brothers of Marshfield, a leading manufacturer of stainless steel products, congratulates student athletes all across Wisconsin on your accomplishments both on and off the courts. Best of luck this season from Felker Brothers of Marshfield. So I mentioned Olentangy Liberty, state football champions, and during the spring, both boys and girls were also lacrosse state champions. So the Patriots, a bit of a championship tradition in the recent months. And then Coach Nosseman told me that, then before the first day of practice, they all turned to me and said, now it's your turn. And he said, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, I think we got a good team. We'll give it our best go. Ketterer stops in the lane, and too strong from there. Rebound comes off to Butterfield. Van Engelenhoven back in the game. Had the ball momentarily. By the time I can say the whole name, the ball's going somewhere else. Inside comes a Crop, turns, too strong. And last off of Parker, it'll be Tigers basketball. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Under 4 to play in the half. Again, 4 8-minute quarters. Those are national guidelines that most states adhere to. Hinson on the find from Lee. Brooks has 8. Hinson finished with 3 on Saturday, 13 on Friday. Well under his season averages. Coming in averaging about 18, 19 a game is Brooks, but that average has fell here in Florida for the time being. Here's Reynolds on the baseline, cut off there. Moulton driving to the lane, and he's fouled by Lee. So 2 free throws coming up for Christian Moulton. Has not found the scorebook yet today. So Moulton will line up a pair. Sports Scene of Marshfield, your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, sports cards, autographed memorabilia. They have it all. The Sports Scene up the stairs from the World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. Okay. So 2 for 2 goes Moulton. He is in the scorebook. 1-point game. Marshfield leads by 1. Pass flung all the way down to Ketterer. Now Ramberg in the lane, out to Hinson. Wide open 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound up to Crop. Here come the Patriots. Butterfield. And got it poked away by Lee. Action opening up here a bit. Hinson, 3 in the corner. Timber! Brooks Hinson, he's in double figures with 11. And the way Lee has been scoring, if Hinson heats up, this could be a tough Marshfield team to beat. That one poked away by Ramberg, but into the hands of Crop. He's fouled by Connect. And 2 free throws coming up for Tyler Crop. He's made 1 already in the half. Arts Body Shop, a quality auto body and framework since 1952. If you have an accident, let Mackey's 2024 Small Business of the Year give you a free estimate. Call Arts Body Shop, South Central Avenue in Marshfield. 8 for Tyler Crop. And make it 9. Tigers lead by 2, stolen away by Moulton. Butterfield, long 3 off back iron, no good. And Crop's going to come away with it. Hinson was trying to ping-pong it with him. That didn't work. Here's Butterfield on the inside and threw it intended for Reynolds, but that pass was flat. And ends up going out of bounds. One of the girls' basketball players waiting for next game retrieves that one for us behind the baseline. Both boys and girls here at the 2024 KSA Holiday Tournament. Lee probing, now steps back out. Under 2 to play here in the half. Here's Ramberg. Now Ketterer. Over to Hinson. Hinson, long 3 is short. And we got a jump ball. Yep, jump ball. Possession will keep it have it with the Patriots. Looked like the Patriots going to come away with that loose ball anyway. Final day here at the tournament. Talking to some of the staff here. They are in for a long night tonight. Final games will wrap up around 4 o'clock as Moulton drives, and last off of Van Engelenhoven. He was pretending he didn't touch it, but everybody here saw that was not true. So last game wrap up around 4, and then they've got a lot to tear down. The courts, the tents, the tables, the banners, the things hanging from the rafters, the signage, brochures, TVs. So they're hoping to leave by midnight. That's what they're hoping for. And then New Year's Eve tomorrow. Me and Rachel are going to the Magic Kingdom to celebrate New Year's Eve. Here's Kropp and gives off to Moulton. Moulton got it blocked by Ketterer. Could have been a foul. We'd play on. Final minute here of the half. Ramberg. Now up to Lee. Lee, free throw line over the top of Kropp and down. First points today for Lee after the torrid pace he's been on. Kropp gets that way too low. Yeah, Tyler Kropp, you get him the ball down there, it's over. Way too easy down there for Kropp. 2-point game. So end of half scenario, you get 4 of those with the 4 quarters. With no shot clock, you can, it's a 32-minute game, and if you possess with a minute, you can actually, like the Tigers will do here, you can actually, with 4 quarters, you can get the game down to 28 minutes. Sometimes lower scoring in the 4 quarters of basketball. Moulton thieves it from Lee. Here come the Patriots. Final couple of ticks left here, and they are asking, there might be a second left here. What are they going to rule? All right, we have reached the halftime break. 29-27, your halftime score on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that! If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer. Halftime here at the KSA 2024 Holiday Tournament. Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center. Marshfield leads by 2. Right? We agree with that. Yeah, they do have that score backwards on that table again, those dirty dogs over there. First half scoring leaders go like this. Let's give the Patriots first dibs at that today. Tyler Kropp leads all Patriots with 11 points. Parker Van Engelenhoven with 9. 3 points for Carson Morrow, a single-made 3-point shot for Morrow. Field goal for Jeffrey Reynolds, he's got 2, and 2 free throws for Christian Moulton, he has 2. 7 of 7 from the free throw line are the Patriots. For the Marshfield Tigers, they are led by Brooks Hinson. He has 11, backed up by 3 3-pointers. Valen Ramberg with 10. Ethan Connect has 3 made field goals. He has 6. Landon Lee, a bucket. He's got 2. And the Tigers are 1 of 2 from the free throw line. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Second half coming up right after this on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
29-27. Tigers lead by 2 here at the half. Again, Brooks Hinson with 11, Val Ramberg with 10, Tyler Kropp with 11. Those are your scores in double figures as we start half number 2. More basketball coming up later on today, by the way, here on the network. Head over to ZaleskiSports.com as you always do for the daily and weekly schedule. I know that's what you all do. So most of you know this. Neilsville at Auburndale, 6 p.m. tip over in Auburndale on this New Year's Eve. Happy 2025, everybody. Yeah. They said the missus and I will head over to the Magic Kingdom at Disney World tomorrow for New Year's Eve. See what kind of trouble we can get into there. I'm going for Snow White and Snow White only. I know there's others there. I just go for Snow White. There's Ketterer on the baseline. Dumps down for Connect. Shot fake and up and good. Connect. Having a nice game here today. He's got 8. Reynolds flashes over the top of Ramberg, and Kropp ends up with the ball. Positioned well was Tyler Kropp. Things don't just happen by accident on the basketball floor, usually. Planning and intent. That's how you make it happen out here on the hardwood. Hinson outside. Ketterer left alone. He'll launch and rattle it down. Joey Ketterer, first points today. Just afternoon now in Wisconsin. Parker got that shot altered by Hinson, and going up strong with it is Jeff Reynolds. He's fouled by Ramberg, and 2 free throws coming up for Reynolds. Made field goal in the first half for Reynolds. First trip to the free throw line. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And like I say, they're always lurking there, hiding behind a tree, walking in the alleyway, just looking for you. Seems like. So first missed free throw for the Patriots today. Reynolds does hit on the second. They're 8 of 9 as a team. And a close game. That's what you want. Made free throws. 4-point game here. Hinson working. Now over to Lee. Lee, shot fake. In among the trees. He'll rise from the free throw line and rattles in and out. And Parker with the rebound. He races Ramberg down the floor. Now Ramberg gives way. Here's Butterfield. He'll launch a 3-pointer. That one just a bit short. Hinson with the rebound. Back come the Tigers. 2 minutes off this third quarter clock. And if you're just joining us, Olentangy Liberty Patriots out of Powell, Ohio. almost 1,800 kids at Olentangy Liberty. Lee's 3-2 strong. Quick outlet down to Kropp. Kropp got it partially blocked by Ramberg, but a lot of body with it, and foul on Ramberg. 2 free throws coming up for Tyler Kropp. He is 3 of 3 at the free throw line. So just about 1,800 Patriots over in Powell, Ohio, just north of Columbus. And for those of you watching in Ohio, Marshfield, Wisconsin. Just 1250 or so at the school. Marshfield right smack dab in the center of the state. It's Kropp now 4 of 4 shooting from the stripe. And rims in and out. Boy, announcer jinx. That's what they call it. 3-point game. Tigers lead and the ball. Hinson got in front of Butterfield. Now gives it off to Lee. Lee probes against Sullivan. There's Lee. Got it blocked by Kropp, but they're going to call a foul. And the foul is going to go on Carter Sullivan, his first. And Landon Lee will head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. So Lee for a pair. Tigers 1 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half. 2 points for Lee in the first half. He's got 3. He's got 3, looking for 4. Do I have 4? Come on, 4. Give me the 4. Nope, just 3. But Lee gets the offensive rebound on the tap from Ketterer. I am not an auctioneer. That was, even what I just did there was not smooth and natural at all. Parker with a huge hammer of a block up ahead to Moulton, and Moulton's layup, easy and good. Three from Lee, no good. So the heat has worn off now for Landon Lee after a couple of sharp shooting days in Florida. Sullivan hits. And we are tied at 35. A little bit of noise being made from the gym, mostly from the Patriots bench. Some of the Marshfield faithful here cheering on their Tigers. Tell them to stick with it. Hinson and Lee, 2-man game in the corner. Now Lee comes out of it. Ketterer looks inside at Connect, now gives off to Hinson. Kolstad with a back cut, nobody saw him. Hinson works on Sullivan, doesn't really like that look. He'll get it back on the reset. Now fire, long 3, off the front of the rim short. Connect with the offensive rebound. Connect under to Kolstad. He lost the ball out of bounds. Coach Fisher, a displeased look on his face after what was a pretty good possession coming into that last pass. Tied at 35. I know Coach and the guys, they were upset after Friday's loss. Kropp will get fouled by Ketterer on the far side. We were tied at 42 with a minute left. And the Tigers, they were against Middletown. The Tigers were looking to hold or drain as much of that minute off as they could. They ended up with an awkward shot, and down by 2, and then trapping defense out in the corner and another turnover, and they lost by 4 in a game that Coach Fisher told us after. He said, we got to either win that or we go to overtime. Those are the only 2 options, and yet we ended up losing by 4. So they were not happy with the way that one ended. Attempting to make up for it here today. But the long story all about we're tied here at 35, so we're kind of in the same territory again. As Kropp got that ball swiped away, shot short from Sullivan, long rebound out to Connect, and he's being grabbed, reached, and jump ball is going to be the result. Fella in the red cap over there is not sure of that. He said, I haven't seen that before. Yep, we got some more chest and armpit sweat on the floor, and they'll get that mopped up. Matter of fact, Van Engelenhoven took care of most of the mopping. Could have been his droppings. Here is Omoro on the blob. The baseline out of bounds. Like I said on Saturday, though, you wonder if that acronym really shouldn't be BLOOB. B-L-O-O-B, baseline out of bounds. With basketball people call it a blob. Moulton gets it back, and the offense goes into action for the Patriots. Inside now to Parker. He bangs on Hinson a couple times. Now leans in, gets his own rebound, and tapped by Lee. And he touched it last. It'll stay with Olentangy Liberty. Again, what did we learn about Olentangy earlier? Red face paint. Crop 3. Off the mark. Lee with the rebound. It was miscommunication. It was meant for the river a little further to the west, but instead now it's the Olentangy River right where it is. Hinson, after making some space for himself, comes up short. Connect with the offensive board. He misses. And Moulton stepped out of bounds trying to save it in. Good effort there from Moulton. So a couple of missed opportunities now on either side of the floor over the last 2 minutes. And we've got just over 2 left here in the third quarter. Tigers have scored 6 in the quarter, 8 points scored by the Patriots. Tied at 35. Crop is going to come out along with Omoro. In comes Reynolds. And Butterfield back in, I believe, was the second Patriot come off the bench. Hinson now outside for Ketterer. Ketterer got that blocked by Parker. Gets it right back, though. Somebody's got to be open. We had 3 guys on Ketterer over here. Ball being kicked around, and we get a whistle on the far side. Timeout Marshfield. Yeah, this was a little bit helter-skelter out here. You're watching Marshfield Tigers basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
All 4 courts in action right now, including court number 1, where the Middletown Middies are playing for a championship. As a matter of fact, I was going to give that bracket over to Rachel to show on the screen, and son of a gun if I didn't forget about that. But, Middletown is taking on Shaker. Yeah, Shaker beat Olentangy on Saturday. So New York and Ohio for the championship. We play here in the third place game, and under 2 to play coming out of the Marshfield timeout. Tied at 35. Haven't had a score on from either team in a while. Last couple minutes anyway. Hinson spinning. Lee will end up with it up top. Now I'm not sure Coach Fisher, obviously he drew something up. We end up with a Landon Lee jumper in the lane. That's good, but that timeout was really just about, this thing is unraveling. And really for all 10 on the floor. So Coach Fisher called the timeout really for all 10 guys. Because sometimes you just like pure basketball and, you'll do whatever it takes to get it. Ball goes into the folks here from Marshfield. You go ahead and show them, Rach. Yeah, there's some empty seats, but the Coochie seats up front. A couple in the upper deck. Folks here enjoying the game. Most of them from Central Wisconsin in that camera view. Most, but not all. That middle row sometimes reserved for the next team, but I don't think they've got a game on this court after this one. So final seconds here of the quarter. Tigers lead by 2. Here's Lee. He'll take a step back 3. And Landon Lee must have heard me when I had said he went cold here in Florida. He's like, Zaleski, I got something for you. He's got 8. Tigers on a bit of a run. They've scored the last 5. Marshfield fans in attendance on their feet. Butterfield, a step on Ketterer. He's fouled on the shot. And this will be Nick Butterfield to the free throw line for 3 as Ketterer picks up his 3rd. And with 8:21 left to play, again, quarters basketball, 8-minute quarters. You figure you're going to let Ketterer, he'll stay out for the end of the quarter for sure, but start the 4th quarter with 3 fouls. It doesn't sound quite as ominous as, you're in the final quarter of play. There are final 4 minutes of play. Just a little bit different with the quarters. 3 doesn't seem all that menacing sometimes. A couple of nice free throws from Moulton. The 3rd coming up. Yeah, he was fouled on the 3-point attempt, so he gets 3 of them. And the 3rd here is good. Boy, this is a good free throw shooting team here. Olentangy, Liberty Patriots, they have shown that today. Thanks to our game day sponsors, Brown's Bar, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rem's Funeral Home. Some pressure here being shown by the Patriots. Tigers still need to get it across, and we're going to get a foul here at the half-court line. Foul comes on Reynolds, and he didn't think he fouled. Stern Weiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block Plant of Marshfield now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night. Work for the hometown team at Stern Weiss & Sons. Lee, and just kept pressing. I think we're going to get a foul on Omoro. Yeah, that's who it was. So Carson Omoro picks up his 2nd. Kropp was there to swat it. We get 2 free throws coming up for Landon Lee. He's 1 of 2 from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. And rolls that one through. Into double figures now is Lee with 10. Ben Jordan in. Now Ketterer will take a break for these final 3rd quarter seconds, of which I count 7. Is that what you have? Close enough. Yep. Close enough. Here's Lee, and that one is no good. So some free throw woes here for the Tigers. Again, close game. Patriots have been hitting theirs a lot better. Tigers have had some trouble, and they let Tyler Kropp go the length of the floor and score to end this 3rd quarter. 4th quarter coming up, 41-40 Marshfield on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Well, welcome to the club, and welcome to Mall Furniture.
Mall Furniture always has a huge selection of quality Comfort Sleep mattresses. They're double-sided, adjustable, bed-friendly, and made right here in Wisconsin.
Whether you need beauty sleep, deep sleep, or just need to sleep it off, you'll be sleeping like a baby on the perfect Comfort Sleep mattress from Mall Furniture. Head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com. Today's 4th quarter brought to you by First Choice Credit Union in Marshfield, serving anyone who lives or works in Wood, Marathon, Clark, or Portage counties. Make First Choice Credit Union your first choice for loans. We'll go through the scoring again here. I did have 1 incorrect, so we'll go through that again. Brooks Hinson with 11, Val Ramberg with 10, Landon Lee has 9, not in double figures at 9. Ethan Connect with 8, and Joey Ketterer with 3. Marshfield 3 of 6 from the free throw line. For the Patriots, Tyler Kropp with 16, Van Engelenhoven with 9. 4 points for Moulton, 3 apiece for Morrow and Reynolds and Butterfield, and 2 for Sullivan. 12 of 14 from the free throw line of the Patriots. So they have a 9-point advantage over the Tigers from the free throw line, and then get a steal here to start this fourth quarter. Down to Moulton it goes. Bounces it into Reynolds. Reynolds backing in on Ketterer. All worked around now to Parker. Parker, right hand is good. Van Engelenhoven, he has 11. 1-point lead for the Patriots. They start the fourth quarter, take the lead back. And another steal. Back-to-back steals for the Patriots. Here comes Reynolds, twisting, turning, and hitting. Jeffrey Reynolds, and we get a timeout, Marshfield. Coach Chris Fisher's got to talk about it as the Patriots looking a little snappy heading to their bench. They lead by 3 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. You know, I still can't decide if that tree is happy or mad that it got the job. All 4 of those mascots got the job, though, so that's good. You know, those mascots, they've got a pretty fun life, but a little work doesn't hurt anybody. You go to work during the day, cheer for your team at night. Express Employment can help you out with that. On the employing or hiring end. Oh, Hinson's 3 rattles in and out. Connect, got it blocked by Kropp. Are they going to call the foul here on Reynolds? They call it on Kropp, so Tyler Kropp picks up his first, and this will put Ethan Connect to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line for the first time today. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Connect's free throw bangs off the back iron. Tigers now 3 of 7 from the free throw line. Again, 12 made free throws for the Patriots, so that those 9 points, you see them right on the scoreboard right now. Connect hits on the back end. So first points for Marshfield in the quarter. First 2 Tigers possessions in the quarter had the ball stolen, so Patriots race out to a fourth quarter lead. Reynolds inside position. Coach Chris Fisher had taken a break on the bench until that easy layup given up. Now he's up and at it. Still 6 to play, 4-point game. This was our finishing score on Saturday, 46-42. Lee, 3 on the way, off the front iron, no good. Kropp with the rebound. Patriots looking to run. Here they come. Here's Moulton. And over to Reynolds on the alley-oop. Kropp gets the rebound, and the putback is good. Tyler Kropp is a handful. Again, I had mentioned earlier, University of Northwestern commit. He'll play basketball for the Wildcats next year. He's showing why today. Lee stuck in the corner, steps through it on the floor, and we're going to have Patriots basketball. Lee was last to touch. So another Marshfield turnover, and we're going to get a Marshfield timeout. 5:34 to play. Patriots lead by 6 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com. (48-42). Patriots have been a turning over machine here to start the second quarter. They've turned over the Tigers 4 times already here in the quarter and lead by 6. Get fresh meats and cheese every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Let them cater your next event too. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby, open Monday through Saturday. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. Here's Moulton up top. Oh, nice cut from Butterfield on the baseline. Find from Kropp. 5 points for Nick Butterfield, and we say a big hello to Denver, North Carolina, and Jim Stegall. Hinson, high arcing shot, and Butterfield will grab the rebound. But all Patriots here 3 minutes into this fourth quarter. In corner 3 for Parker, no good. Kropp with the offensive rebound, and Patriots will reset. Kropp brings it all the way out to the corner. Now Moulton. Coach Nossaman calls out the play. Parker down low, thought he was wide open. Has it now. Bangs against Lee a couple of times. Turn, left hand, and nice move from Van Engelenhoven. 13 points for Parker. 10-point lead for Olentangy. They have surged here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ramberg over Kropp, got it blocked. Put back is no good. Second put back for Ramberg goes through. He's got 12. Now Moulton, downstairs to Parker. Parker with Hinson on him this time and hits. Van Engelenhoven heating up here. Puts the lead back at 10 for the Patriots. There's Hinson all the way through. He's fouled by Butterfield, it looked like. Yeah, that'll be the call. Yeah, that'll put Brooks to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Jim says he's waiting for baseball season. Well, got a couple months, Jim. Happy New Year, Jim, by the way. Pitchers and catchers report in probably about 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks. MLB. Some high schools too, depending on where you are in the country. In some places it's not till late April or early May because the ground is still frozen. Ice and snow cover the fields, but other places much better. And Lee will get the foul called as he was bumping with Christian Moulton. Second on Landon Lee. Make sure to stay tuned to our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. We'll have post-game comments from Marshfield Tigers basketball coach Chris Fisher. Hinson with the steal. Tigers going to need a few of those. Lee, 3 on the way. He was hit and 1 for Landon Lee on the 3. That brings some to their feet here in orange. And just what the Tigers needed. They can claw back to within 4 on a made free throw here from Lee. And they do. Sports Wisconsin, I'll answer you in just a second. I did give those scores at the start of the broadcast, which you're tardy, Sports Wisconsin, and that means 2 laps. So you run 2 laps first for being late, and then you'll be ready for the scores then. Well, you're late, you run laps. Here's Parker to the hole. Ball batted, stays with the Patriots. So hit us up, Sports Wisconsin, when your 2 laps have been ran. We'll give you those scores. Here's Butterfield. Crop was open momentarily down low. Skip it over to Reynolds. He'll fire deep 3. That one no good. Crop offensive rebound. Putback is there. Tyler Crop with some obvious skills on the basketball floor. Hinson in the lane. Had to arc it high and did and hit. 15 for Hinson. 4-point game, just over 2 to play. And we'll get a timeout. Patriots. Sports Wisconsin says I'm ready. Okay. All right. We'll keep it here. It's the honor system on running laps when you're late for the broadcast, I guess. Let's see. Wausau West, they lost their first game. Now, a little bit of a backstory there. They didn't get into Central Florida until around 2 in the morning and then had an 11 o'clock tip. They did lose that game, although I think they were leading at half, or it was a close game at the half against Fordham Prep of New York, but they ended up losing that game. And then on Saturday, Wausau West beat St. Albert Catholic out of Alberta, Canada, 63-26. And then earlier today, beat Christ Church Academy out of Florida, 51-30, finish 5th place in their bracket, do the Wausau West Warriors, 2-1 on the event. But that's the thing in the bracket style, you lose that opening round game, the best you're going to do is 5th. On the other side of it here, the loser here will actually go 1-2 and finish 4th. You do your own math there. And Big Daddy and Indian Jeff join the chat. So there you go, Sports Wisconsin. You forward those on to whoever needs to know. And Marshfield on their way here beat Knoxville Catholic 67-58 on Friday and then lost a close one, 46-42 to Middletown of Ohio. So 4-point game here, under 2 to play. Out of the Patriots timeout. And in the lane is Kropp, got that shot altered by Ramberg, and then on the loose ball, we're going to get a foul on Ramberg. So they may have called the foul as he swatted. So 3rd on Ramberg, and Kropp back to the free throw line. He is 4 of 5 shooting today from the stripe. Free throw up and good. And our scorers table is, I believe, saying that Ramberg has fouled out. So Val Ramberg has fouled out of this one. He'll end his day with 12 points. Again, we don't have a scoreboard with all the fouling numbers on it, so doing my best to keep track here in the corner of the gym. Must have missed a foul there somewhere. Marshfield didn't know either, but that's what we were told. You get more made free throws from these Patriots. It has been a free throw shooting exhibition. Give you their updated totals here in just a second as Lee fighting through, and he's going to be fouled by Reynolds. Okay, yep, so the coaching staff of Olentangy helping the scorers table to tell Marshfield that 24 had fouled out. All right, to 14 of 16 points. They've got 14 free throws made. Hinson on the blob. Rebound pulled down by Moulton. Thrown away, Connect has it, has it, up, left-handed, good. So Connect hits, and Marshfield will be, I thought maybe Coach Fisher trying to call a timeout there. No, ball out of bounds. Patriots to inbound again. Here's Moulton. Lee went for the steal and commits the foul. I've got Landon for 3. Let's see if I'm right. You know, his bench has got a much better look because the numbers being thrown up by the officials are in that direction. Usually their backs are facing me, and anywhere between 1 to 10 high school basketball players standing between us. They've got a much better view of it. Down low to Kropp. He bangs Kolstad out of the way, but traveled before the shot came up. So turnover Patriots. 4-point game. Tigers with it, just over a minute to play. Another close one here in Florida for Marshfield. Lee gets a screen from Connect. Now dishes to Kolstad. Out now to Hinson. Hinson clears with the right hand and bounce down low to Kolstad. Couldn't hang on, and turnover Tigers. Turnover is going to be the story of the fourth quarter, it looks like, here for Marshfield. Turnovers mixed with a exquisitely shown free throw shooting team here from Ohio. And both of those recipes for a win if you're the Patriots, or win really for whoever it is. And it'll be Olentangy basketball. Deep pass. Parker will run it down in the corner with Hinson in tow. Here he goes. A right-hand layup for Parker Van Engelenhoven. 8 in the second half. Lee pulls up quickly. And looks like this one is going to wind down here. 17 for Van Engelenhoven here in the game. 8 in the second half. And Marshfield will take a fourth place finish here in Florida. Third place to the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. There we go. Olentangy. Geez, I was saying it wrong the whole time. Boy, oh boy. Olentangy Liberty Patriots. Boy, I had like a 97% success rate on that name coming in. I faltered down the stretch there. Olentangy Liberty Patriots, third place team. If you need that soundbite later on, Patriots, now you have it. Another made free throw for Kropp. Again, make sure to stay tuned. Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Chris Fisher will be courtside with myself in just a matter of minutes as this one goes final, as the Olentangy Liberty Patriots pick up the third place finish, 61-54 over the Marshfield Tigers. That is your final score. Nasonville Dairy post-game show starts in just minutes right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico. as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Okay, we're good. Here in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, NasonvilleDairy.com. Here with Marshfield Tigers boys basketball coach Chris Fisher, scoring first for the Patriots, Tyler Kropp with 23. Parker Van Engelenhoven had 17. For your guys, Brooks led the team with 15, Landon 13, and Val with 12. Had things in a good spot to end the third quarter. Start the fourth quarter, a couple turnovers. Patriots take advantage of it and take away from there.
Yeah. I don't know. We were a little bit uncharacteristic there to start the fourth quarter. And any reason that I could think of would just be an excuse, and we don't like living in that world. We didn't have good offensive possessions. We had a 1-point lead, I think it was, to start the fourth, or it was a one-possession game, and all of a sudden it was 10. I don't know if it was a little bit of panic. A lot of it had to do with how good Olentangy was.
Good basketball team.
Number 32 is a 6'9" D1 kid in the post, and really good footwork. 35 was more physical than he appeared on any of the film that we watched. They had good guard play. 23 was a really good athlete for them. We guarded number 4 well for the most part. He was a really good shooter. But they bothered us defensively with their height, their athleticism. But I'm really proud of our guys because when we got down 10, it looked like we might lose by 20.
Yeah.
And to get it to 4-point game, we had a couple possessions then where we had hands on steals, hands on deflections. We couldn't get that one big turnover. I thought we trapped them a couple times well, maybe just a half a step late on a rotation where we might have got a steal. Yeah, it was a really good game against a really good team.
You were 7 of 11 from the free throw line. They were 15 of 18.
Yeah.
So getting to the free throw line and making free throws in a close game is very important.
Yeah, they really made an emphasis on to pound through their post, to pound through the block. That was something that we've had trouble with. Last 2 games for sure against Middletown, now against Olentangy. They really went through us a couple times. They had us out physical. Again, it was a team that just won the Division I state football championship in Ohio, so you can see the physicality that they got. Yeah. You know, some of those guys, they're just collegiate athletes. They're just bigger and stronger than we are. I wish we could have maybe had a little more courage to take a charge or two. I thought we had some opportunities there. But they were just really big and physical, so that free throw stat's not really surprising.
Take the 3 games here in Florida, you put them in the recipe, we go back to Wisconsin and do what?
I will take what just took place over these last 4 days on the court. I'll remember this for a long, long time. I know how competitive our guys are. They don't like losing. But at some point, I don't know when it's going to be, we're not going to remember this trip for the on-court stuff as much as the off-the-court stuff. This was a really enjoyable week. We've got some more time tonight before we leave tomorrow to enjoy it together. And it's been a really enjoyable experience for us.
Coach, you and I have talked about this before. The high school experience is so short-lived.
Yeah.
And so congratulations to you and your coaches for giving these guys the experience, something they will remember for a lifetime.
Yeah, it's been in the work for a couple years now, being able to raise the funds for that. And it was well worth the trip. In fact, we might have to think about doing it again sometime.
I hope you do it every year.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Are you sponsoring it then? Zaleski Sports Private Jet?
Let's talk.
Okay.
Okay, Coach, congratulations again. It was great seeing you
Roll
down there.
Tigers. Thank you.
All right, that'll wrap up our coverage here from Florida as, again, Marshfield falls today. Final score 61-54. Best of luck to the Patriots for the rest of the season. Next time you'll see me on camera won't be in Wisconsin, so stay tuned for that. But hey, listen, Happy New Year from Rachel, for me. Have a great New Year. Enjoy, and we'll see you in 2025 somewhere.